No.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weirdest episode of Smackin' It Raw ever, live on YouTube.com and Twitch.tv/SheElite Showcase, because we fucked up and shut down our streaming platform before the other one was ready to go. And we needed to do this. We needed to do this. So to do this, we had to do it here so that we could talk to you guys about nights 1 and 2 of SummerSlam, Smash or Pass SummerSlam, a very exclusive SheElite Showcase edition. I don't know if I had any other options because I think Travis is asleep. So, Katie, you've been there before where like you're freaking out and you don't know what to do and you're calling the guy that runs the show and he's not answering, and then there are just people in the chat trying to calm you down, right?
Oh my god. Ew. I just got a weird feeling in my body. That was a terrible time. I hated that.
And just like that night for you, I had friends here to take care of me. Ladies and gentlemen, host of the channel that we are currently on.
Yeah.
She is the shaman of SheElite, host of SheElite Showcase Inside the Mind of In the Crowd Storytime with the reigning defending undisputed trick or trivia champion, Ms. Katie Kinsey Bebe.
Hi.
And joining us by last minute special request, because he's got some shit to say, he is the purveyor of Rivet City Radio, host of Botch Spots and Chair Shots when that does come back, and our favorite runner that isn't a chef, the Will Gray.
I'm really glad that this is my debut in SheElite Showcase.
Yeah, welcome, Will.
This is how this goes down, so I'm really glad to be here. One of the honorees now of SheElite Showcase as well. I did have a lot to say, and geez, holy crap. The ending of both nights. We're gonna get there. What the fuck? I was just like, Matt, I need to come on. You're going live, right? Like, let me do this.
Well, before we get into that, Will is a better person for the job. Don't cut yourself short, Vince. I am gonna have some work for you to do though here very soon. Once StreamYard gets back up and running, we're gonna need all that stuff that we put over on EV Mux back on StreamYard. You have that, Vince, so I'm gonna need you. I'll let you know when.
StreamYard, folks.
Yeah, well, you know, things happen. Katie, do you have any news and rumors before we talk NXT and Dynamite leading into SummerSlam, since, you know, those things weren't dealt with on the last 2 nights?
That aren't Mania things. We do have the first ever WWE ID champions in Kylie Ray, and I believe Cappuccino Jones was the guy who won.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Guys, wrestling is canceled. Yeah, everyone's been on Inside the Mind of. No one's been on this show except Matt and Reese.
My guy here did. That's what's up.
But that's like the only non-Mania-ish.
The Rack has been here too. So Matt, the Rack, and Reek.
Oof.
In alphabetical order.
Yeah, actually, you're correct.
Yeah,
I know.
I did not expect that to be right. But yeah, that's the only like non-Mania title things and news and things.
Okay. Anything specifically you want to touch on from NXT? Because I know there's something I want to touch on real quick from NXT specifically, and that is what the fuck is going on.
Look how he massacred my boy!
They didn't massacre him, but there was a huge shadow that towered over him at the end of the show.
They may as well have killed him.
That was Triple H telling him he's coming up to get misused and squandered on the mid card. That's what that was.
Ouch! That hurts really does.
I love Tony D. He's my favorite part of NXT. I've been
Tony
saying,
G.
Tony G. Tony D.
Tony D is a G.
Yeah.
He's
But
a
yeah,
G.
he's my favorite part of NXT. I hope when he gets called up, they allow him to continue to be the Don, and they don't try to rebrand him as someone or something else.
Well, it doesn't look like that because he was sitting down having his spaghetti dinner, and the waiter's like, "Hey, Don," he's like, "You don't have to call me that anymore. Things have changed," which I was not happy about. Then, like I said, the looming shadow of a giant penis encased him.
I don't think
It's like 28 years later or whatever.
28 inches later.
Yeah, 28 inches later is the alpha.
or whatever.
But seeing as this is basically, Italian cinema, it's the Dong Father.
The Dong Father.
The Dong Father.
Great episode name, by the way. That's the first contender.
What else we got here? Ethan Page defeated Santino Marella to retain his Canadian North American Championship.
Yeah, that did happen.
That was a thing.
It was fine. I honestly kind of wanted to see Santino win. So, Lexus King is still on Baby Randy Can Actually Hear. On his Baby Randy Can Actually Hear bullshit,
Which is crazy. Because he can.
We got the whole story of like how he was born and how much hearing he lost and the whole thing. And Lexus King is like, I call bullshit. That sounds like
I don't believe you.
that sounds like fake news.
That is fake news. 100% fake news.
Blake Monroe was body shaming chubby Jordan Grace from back in the day, and everyone lost their shit about it, basically saying she has always been championship material and Jordan has been gym membership material, which, I mean, honestly, she got a gym membership and then she got buff as fuck. So, like, yes, you're telling what happened. Like,
Jordan was championship material. She won multiple championships like that.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Wow.
Let's not forget, she was the first female to win the digital media championship off of a man.
Let's also not forget that outside of the WWE sphere, championships that aren't WWE championships don't really matter, which is why Trick Williams being the TNA champion isn't held as highly in regard as Obafemi being the NXT champion.
Yeah.
True.
The irresistible object of Reek's lust was an immovable force in the Lash versus Fallon match.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Nia Jax showed up and attacked Lash Legend.
Yeah.
I love
Which
that.
I love that. All day, day, twice on Tuesdays.
Jada Parker defeated Jasmine Nix. Also, Jada, Lola, and Kalani all came out and basically gave Blake Monroe a reality check about where the fuck she stands on that roster.
Yeah, they said, fuck you. You're new.
For some reason, so Javon Evans was told by one Mark Calloway to call out the biggest dog in the yard, and he said that's Obafemi, and Trick Williams said, excuse me, and we just explained to you, Trick, why Obafemi is the biggest dog in the yard. If you didn't catch the part prior to this about rankings and championships, Trick in his mind is the biggest thing. What's so funny?
You put the thing in the calf chat, and I was like, surprised on my channel now. TC circa colonized. First of all, I'm on both shows. It's just on my channel.
Katie colonized Smackin' Raw.
Katie did not.
That is also a bullet point you should write down.
No, guys, it's right here in front of us. Katie swings both ways. That's it. Right there. It was right there in front of us. It's not June anymore, though, but it still works.
It does still work. Trick was upset. It was like, well, but me, I'm the biggest thing in NXT. I'm TNA champion. And then Wesley showed up for some fucking reason, and we got Javon versus Wesley.
Well, it's because Wesley is
annoying,
a lackey to Trick.
Yeah, kind of.
So, kind of. It's true.
X got punched in the face by Inamura for being Stacks, and Ariana Grace came to check on him because they're fucking. So,
Well, yeah.
with her father on the show too, like.
Yeah, he tweeted something about it. He was like, "Yeah, you didn't get it done, but like your daughter is pretty chill."
Then the last thing that really happened on NXT, there is no more no quarter. There is no quarter for the no quarter catch crew. They are done. It's over.
Done. Game over.
Tavion Heights defeats Charles in charge, and he is now no longer in charge of anyone but him and Ren Sinclair.
Fucking finally. Charlie out of here.
Talent name here took on Tupacs and Newports.
Oh, you're an AEW now. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okada came out. What?
Yeah. Oh, no, good.
Yeah, no, they didn't even get like nameplates. It was just talent name here.
Well, yeah, they got the jobber treatment, which is fucking hysterical.
Okada came out, packed the Newports.
Will
Swerve
looks
made the
confused.
save.
I had no idea we moved to Dynamite. I was sitting here.
No,
like,
he literally just seamlessly did it. I didn't either.
Yeah. Oh, then I was like, what do you? Oh, the Young Bucks thing. Yes, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I said the last thing on NXT was Tavion Heights.
Yeah, but then you didn't even say so on Dynamite.
So on Dynamite, talent name here took on Tupacs and Newports.
Thank you.
MJF got kicked out of the Hurt Syndicate.
Good.
Hangman defeated Mox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Athena and Billy defeated Tony and
Alex Windsor.
Mrs. Will Ospreay.
That too.
Also true.
Both things can be true at the same time. You look perplexed. What's happening?
No, so Briscoe lost to Ricochet, or defeated Ricochet. Then MJF popped up on the screen and distracted him, and then jumped him from behind, and then Hangman saved Briscoe.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to know what my notes say?
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
MJF distracts NRISVO, win a video, and that's what I was trying to figure out what the fuck I meant by that.
Stroke?
I did. Mini one.
Jesus.
Those were letters?
They were. The most important thing about Dynamite that we need to discuss, though, is Christian Cage said Nick Wayne's mom's pussy's loose.
Yeah.
And I don't like Nick Wayne is kind of supposed to be the heel here, but like at no point in the development of his character do I feel like he is the bad guy.
Well, no, he's not.
Christian talked about his dead father, then started fucking his mom, adopted him a brother, and then blamed him for every time he lost. And Nick Wayne just snapped and said, "I'm sick of this shit."
Yeah. No, you did exactly. That's exactly what happened.
He channeled the inner fuck boy from his puka shell necklace, and he said, "You're not my real dad." That's exactly how it worked out. You're not my real dad.
And then Christian, who was supposed to go find himself, apparently found himself in the gaping hole between Nick Wayne's mom's legs, which he then brought up on live TV in front of everyone. And if I was Nick Wayne, I would have beat his ass too, talking about my mom like that. Like, the fuck?
Don't be talking about my mom like that.
How is he not getting cheered for this? Like,
I don't know.
Because he's the least convincing person on their roster.
He also said, "Now you have two dead dads because I disown you."
Which
your mom's pussy's loose, and now you got two dead dads. Like,
that's like kind of how it works, but like not how it works at the same time.
Well, you're the expert, Katie.
Go straight. I will kick you out of this call, and me and Will can do the show.
I'm just saying, like, I am referring to you. Is that how it works? If someone disowns you or you disown them, are they then just dead to you, which then counts as them being dead?
I guess technically.
Okay.
I'll hear say it. I'm the expert.
Anything else from Dynamite or NXT you guys want to talk about real quick before we get into why the fuck anyone's actually tuning into the show?
I don't have anything. I don't think.
Oh, I don't either.
Hi, Taekwon.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna put it up there, but yeah, he's here.
Why not? You can't get in trouble for posting what he said.
I'm not taking any risks.
Anyway, we kicked off night one of SummerSlam. You know, the way America the Beautiful and
Yeah.
all of that.
God bless America. Is that what you're trying to
Yeah,
say?
that's the one. Well, did they do America the Beautiful tonight, or did they just do God Bless America both nights?
I don't remember the first night, but it was just God Bless America tonight. So
Okay. Anyway, our first match. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso defeat Braun and his child. Smash or pass?
Well,
I'm going to smash this match. I think it was a great way to open the show. I was a little bit shocked that they decided to open with it. I think the Shula Fala is fucking amazing.
The Fupa Waffle?
the Shula Follow is what Bronson is calling
wearing
the
the shoe around his neck.
Yeah.
Roman. I think that's hilarious that he stole the man's shoes right off of his feet. And yeah, so I'm swallow everything about this match.
Can I tell you, I don't remember what I had going on, but I was doing like something was going on Monday. When was that Monday or was that Friday last week when he stole the shoes?
That was a week ago Friday.
Yeah. That felt like it took fucking forever. The beatdown on Roman Reigns. No, that was Monday, wasn't it?
That was on Monday.
Was it Monday?
Yeah, he stole the shoes on Monday.
You never trust a man who smokes as much pot as Will to tell you what time of day.
That's not true, by the way. No. You don't challenge my short-term memory. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
You just gave me an example of why I was correct, though.
I was off by 72 hours, a show on Friday or a show on Monday. That's week correct. Ago Friday is still only 9 days, sir. It wasn't like I was weeks off.
A week ago Friday. Yeah, okay. I didn't say you were weeks off. I just said you had the wrong day. Anyway, I felt like that whole segment, that whole beatdown to get to like him stealing the shoes took fucking forever, and it was like I had something going on. I was like, I got shit to do. You guys need to wrap this up.
I mean, they're out there. It's fine. We have funny ha memes now.
We do, and I will agree with Will. The Shula Fala, as you guys called it, or he called it, fantastic. So that's fun. Katie, smash or pass?
Oh, I'm smashing. Bro, Roman put in work in this match. He said, all right, guys, I'm back from PTO. Let me just stretch real quick. And Roman really held his own. He self-sacrificed himself for Jey. The Roman a year ago would not have done that. This is growth. Roman is growing as a person. Because he has no one else except Jey. So.
Which kind of like, I thought maybe tonight him and Jey might show up to help out. You know, try and win some of those family members back over.
Nah, they don't need him. It's just us, Oos.
I have to agree with Vince because in our next match, the Plank made a sacrifice that gave us our new women's tag team champions, my female goat, Alexa Bliss, and her tag team partner, Charlotte Flair, defeating Roxanne Perez and Spanish Rachel. New women's tag team champions. Will, smash or pass?
Smash. I don't think that Judgment Day should still be a thing. I think they're beating a dead horse. That doesn't mean that the people involved with the faction still can't be superstars on their own, but continuing to use a dead faction, I'll call it that. You know what I mean? Everything that made the Judgment Day great behind the scenes is now gone. Like all the little snippets. So to me, why not just disband? You can quietly disband the Damage Control They did it with eventually the Bloodline just fizzled out. They didn't even give us an ending to the Bloodline story. They just let their biggest story in the last 20 years fizzle out. Everybody who was involved in that story is still on the screen, and they are able to go through entire shows without having to reference Roman's title reign now. Like, seriously. And we're only, a year out removed from the story? So, like, there's no reason for the Judgment Day to still be a thing. They can all still be just as big as stars without riding the JD dick, the JDD. So, yeah. Swallow the match. Charlotte Flair's great. Alexa Bliss is great. We're Not Friends is great. Fuck yeah.
Though they might have teased that maybe they are a little bit of friends after the win.
Leo needs to die too. Jesus.
Well, you guys are trying to kill Vince. First Judgment Day, now LWO.
Yeah. Vince agrees. They stripped everything away that made Judgment Day great.
So Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. And Archery.
And Carlito and all the stuff backstage and all the little things and segments that made that, what it is. Yeah. It's not a little biker gang hanging out backstage anymore. It's just, Finn and Funko Pop with Dominic and his girlfriend, and then, Raquel.
Dominic's flavor of the quarter. Flavor of the year? I don't know. I am toxically shopping for clothes for my Labubu to make him look like Seth.
Honestly, I love that.
That's actually kind of dope.
Katie. See, I knew Will because I know how Will feels about one Miss Charlotte Flair.
If you watched Unreal, and if you didn't read her piece on the Players Tribune, and you still think Charlotte Flair isn't a good person or a good wrestler, you don't like pro wrestling.
Whoa.
Or you just don't like Charlotte Flair as a person.
I have said you all take this too far. I have said from the jump, I like Charlotte as a person. I just don't like her in-ring stuff. Her moonsault is shit. That's just true.
That's a fact.
But I did read the Players Tribune. It was very well written. I did watch Unreal. Fantastic show. I think it did get renewed for season 2. Thank God. Because I like that shit. That was fun. And maybe to the surprise of everyone, I am smashing this match. It was fun. We didn't need, like you said, like Judgment Day is done. At least with Alexa and Charlotte, we can do something. And we can actually have more storylines with these tag titles, since they wanted to just say, like, oh yeah, these are a thing. Like, why don't we use them? So I like
also, I don't know how Will feels about this, but Alexa Bliss may be the only thing that can actually get Charlotte Flair over as a babyface, where she's tolerable as a babyface. So when the inevitable end to this we're not friends thing comes and they're actually not friends anymore, I still need Alexa to turn on Charlotte and go do the Wyatt Six thing that they had planned that we never got around to. I know Will's got some things to say about the Wyatt Six, and him and I are going to argue later because I disagree. But Cross versus Sammy. I'm gonna pass this one. I wanted Cross to win. Sammy did not do any of the things. He did not fulfill the prophecy and lay pipe on Karrion Kross like he was supposed to at Scarlett's behest. He won the match. I was happy to see Kross get on a pay-per-view. He has gotten himself so over. I wanted more for him than what we got. And this is just another case of Karrion Kross building a story that then falls fucking flat because he loses. And so I'm spitting.
You mean you're passing?
Passing. Spitting.
Passing.
I'm also spitting and passing. I think Doom and Gloom Baron Corbin, a.k.a. Karrion Kross, a.k.a. Killer Kross, has proven since his third attempt at a WWE run that being a big, bad, menacing dude with, black and white entrance music and themes isn't enough to truly do anything. Because if every story you do is the same copy and paste of, I'm a bad guy who's going to convince you that I'm a good guy because you're going to fight your inner demons and then I'm going to lose, you don't seem that big, bad, or menacing anymore.
And that has been his problem since he got called up to the main roster. There was a brief period in time where he pretended to be Triple H and wore a leather jacket in NXT, where Karrion Kross was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then he got called up, and they just said, you know what? Fuck all that. And they took Scarlett away, not Charlotte. Vince was talking about, he's still mad that she said fuck Chicago. It is what it is. Scarlett away, and then they brought her back, but then they didn't, give him any of the cool other aesthetic back other than just the entrance. And you can't just be an entrance. Entrances are cool, but you can't just be an entrance. You have to win matches and do things.
Yeah. No, true. I am also passing because why? Let Karrion Kross have something. Sammy doesn't need to win.
Also, this feels like this is on the road to Sammy winning his first WWE title and them trying to make him the new Daniel Bryan, and I'm not about that. So I don't want or need that.
Yeah, we don't need that. Be a lot cooler if they didn't do that. After tonight, I don't trust a fucking thing they do. So
we'll get there. Speaking of not trusting a fucking thing they'll do, I know our friends over Young Kings Wrestling were not happy about the results of the next match. I saw mixed reviews on the match itself. Jade Cargill took on Tiffany Stratton. Clearly hit the Jaded and then put Tiffany's foot on the rope herself.
Because she like fully pulled her. Like if she would have just pinned her like a normal person.
Well, the point was Tiffany's foot had to get to the ropes, and it was supposed to look like
her foot would have been right there anyway. She was like that far from the rope when she hit it.
Tiffany did hit the prettiest moonsault ever. Get the win.
Pretty.
Retain the title. Smash or pass, guys.
Gargle undecidedly.
Tiffany or Jade?
She's probably talking about Tiffany, I would assume.
Okay.
Are you talking about Tiffany?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she's talking about
Tiffany.
This match was good, not great. And I would probably say top 3, 4, 5 matches. Like, it was right in the middle of the card is the point of it. I think the wrong person won. And I think this match did what I've said every time I talked about Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill, is that as long as they wrestle with somebody who's super experienced and really good, they're going to look really, really good. This is the first time you had Jade Cargill wrestling somebody who wasn't super experienced. And this is one of the first times you've had Tiffany Stratton wrestling somebody who wasn't super experienced. And what did we get? A very mediocre match.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a great match, but I enjoyed it for what it was.
But it also wasn't SummerSlam quality. This could have, if Zelina Vega had replaced this match for the Women's U.S. title, wasn't it her and Julia on Friday night?
Yep.
If they had replaced that instead of this women's title match and this women's title match main evented on Friday night, it would have been better for the show. This match didn't feel like a premium live event match. This match felt like a Raw or a SmackDown title match.
Okay. Katie?
Yeah, like it was fine. Like it was better than I expected it to be. I didn't have very high hopes for this match for that reason alone, because they both have had to rely on their partner, so to speak, in the ring. I kind of, once Naomi cashed in at Evolution, everything I had for this match kind of just went out the window. Because, like, she says all this animosity towards Jade, and I was like, oh, she'll, we all were saying, like, she'll fuck over Jade at SummerSlam, she'll cash in, blah, 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 blah. No, we didn't get that. So when that didn't happen, I was like, well, maybe they won't give Jade the title. I don't know.
Jade versus Tiffany was never the match that we wanted. We wanted Naomi Jade. We wanted, a lot of things. Maybe the triple threat, Bianca, Naomi, Jade for the title.
Well, Bianca still kind of has a broken finger. So
Jade not being able to have a good match with Asuka killed my hype even more.
Yeah.
You didn't click the other comment that Taekwon made, though. Thank you. This is your channel, but this is still Smackin' It Raw. So I need you to put all of the things that you'd ignore on the She Elite Showcase up for me.
Fine.
I appreciate that. Thank you. How short was your first time, Taekwon? Let us know in the chat.
7 minutes. So
she's gonna have a broken finger for 9 months. They just haven't said.
Well.
Oh.
Yeah. Good job, Matt.
It's not like I've done it twice or anything. Then the match that I know was Will's match of the night. It's the match he was most excited for. It was, what had him salivating at the mouth. Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre defeated Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
So his match. So Taekwon, you were longer. It's okay. Good job, bud.
You're the first woman to ever tell Taekwon that.
He took 10 inches on his first time? Jesus Christ, dude.
Unfortunately, the highlight of the match was from Logan Paul smashing Prime on the top rope and doing the frog splash turn thing onto the announce table, splashing Jelly Roll through the announce table. And then the hot medic showed back up, making him a jelly sandwich.
Love that day.
All right, Will, go ahead.
Hey, guys, how do you know if a Logan Paul match is on?
I don't know. How?
Hey, guys, how do you know if a Logan Paul match is on?
I don't know how.
Hey, guys, how do you know if a Logan Paul match is on? You get what I'm doing here? Because he does the same stupid fucking frog splash off the turnbuckle every fucking pay-per-view. I'm sorry. That was dope the first 2 times. Doing it the same fucking way every single time is stupid. I don't care how many forklifts the guy drives that's on the announce table. All right? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, at all. The fact is, Logan Paul, if Hogan is the 5 moves of doom, then Logan is the 3 moves from hell. He's going to shot lariat. He's going to frog splash for no reason. And then he'll do like one other cool thing, like a moonsault or something. And that's it. It's every single Logan Paul match. They're all the same shit. Now we've got him teaming with Drew McIntyre to wrestle, fucking fat Post Malone. Like, what the fuck is this? This was not needed. This could have been somebody else's pay-per-view check. Instead, we got Fat Posty versus the YouTube guy who can't go back to Japan.
Taekwon said Jelly Roll makes music for people with OSHA violations.
That's exactly right. Before and after. Exactly.
Oh,
Like,
I'm sorry. There you go.
Pre and post Malone?
Pre and post Malone, yeah. And I know for a fact my 5K time is faster than Fat Post Malone because we ran the same race.
I'd hope so, Will. If it wasn't, I might have to advise you to stop running.
Yeah.
Because listen, I didn't have a problem with Jelly Roll having a match. Every bit of information that was given to me from everyone under the WWE banner saying the things that they were told to say in front of the camera was that he took time out, he trained his ass off, he tried really hard, he loved it, and he really wanted to do it. And that's all I could ask from a celebrity coming in, is to put in the time and effort. I will say when he was in the ring, he wasn't moving very fast or much at all. His footwork really wasn't there. But, again, he is a bigger dude. He is a celebrity. He is not someone who's trained his whole life to do this. He trained for a period of time to get this match out. We got this match out. It is WWE. WWE does celebrity shit, like, especially for their big pay-per-views. So is this Bad Bunny or Pat McAfee? Absolutely fucking not. But it's,
No.
I don't know.
It's no Travis Scott.
It's better than Travis Scott.
No. This is wrestling for people who are forklift certified.
Which is fine. Listen, you need to have wrestling for everybody, Will. Even the forklift certified. One match, 2 nights. It is what it was. I'm passing just for the result. I didn't want Randy and Jelly Roll to lose. I said I was okay with it as long as it was Logan Paul getting his ass beat and losing every time. That did not happen. So I am passing because Logan Paul won. That's my issue.
I'm
Katie?
passing because there's no need for Logan Paul or Jelly Roll in real professional wrestling.
But this isn't real professional wrestling.
No, it's not. But I still hold true to what the sport should be.
I'm
Sorry.
also passing. So
Yeah, fuck that match. All right, and then in our night 1 main event, Chicago's own CM Punk defeats Gunther to become WWE champion, and I am looking forward to a long and plentiful reign of the 6-time WWE champion. At
no,
no point
no.
at the end of this night did a man who faked an injury show up and ruin this at all. No, CM Punk is champion. That is canon. That's what happened. And then I turned the TV off after he won, and I don't know if anything else happened. So
Crazy. So don't worry, I can tell you. So what happened was Punk was champion for a whopping 5 minutes and some change, less than Drew McIntyre, so Drew can shove that in his face. Then we hear burn it down. Seth comes out with his crutches. Paul Heyman's there with the case. And Seth's got the brace and everything. And he like kind of hobbles along for a second and then he turns around, drops the crutches. Crowd goes bananas. Brace comes off, runs down. Paul runs down with him. Paul's out here running. Beats CM Punk's ass with the case. Cashes in. Stomp. 1, 2, 3. And new. Which, guys, we knew was going to happen. But, like, I still popped.
Allison, there will be no CM Punk slander here. This is technically not the She Leads Showcase, and Savannah's not here.
I was like, Savannah slanders Punk all the time.
Yeah, but this is not the She Leads Showcase, and Savannah's not here. Also, Will told me that you also eat corn the long way, and you can clean that whole cob.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's not at all what I said.
Yes, it is. I have text messages. I'll send them back to you later.
He said, that's not what I said at all. I can't get rid of that. I don't have my other thing up. I'll deal with it later.
Yeah, so Seth Rollins cashed in his Money in the Bank. But it doesn't matter because CM Punk is still a 6-time WWE champion. He still made his return to WWE, fought his way over 2 years to get back.
I can't.
Won a championship in WWE, defeated Gunther, even if, the greatest feud in the past decade, which is Seth Rollins hates CM Punk, ended with, once again, Seth Rollins doing everything he could to just ruin CM Punk's life.
Which is, like, I saw a lot of people talking about this on Twitter. When you heard that music, Phil, why did you not just run away? You knew what was going to happen.
From Chicago, we don't know how to run away.
Yeah, well, look at that. He got his title taken away from him.
Yeah, no, listen, when you don't know how to run away,
he was
things
gassed as hell. He could have just roll under the ring. There's a tunnel system under there somewhere. You're fine.
He could have ended up in Little People's Court.
Exactly. Yeah.
Also, I loved the Fantastic Four gear.
it was pretty on brand.
Clobbering time. Yeah, it was clobbering time.
Say the thing. And he does.
Well, you look like you're patiently sitting there waiting to discuss this.
No, I get it. I watched the Cubs lose for 108 years straight. Chicago will stand there and fight, even if they're going to lose for 108 years straight.
Fucking right. Well, look at the Sox right now.
I think that at the end of the day, I said it in a group chat like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Seth was faking it. It was a fake knee injury. That he was going to come out and cash in at SummerSlam. This will be the build that will get us to Seth versus Pepsi Phil at WrestleMania next year in an actual one-on-one main event.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So here's what I need to know. Like, are we all smashing?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like cashing aside, the match was good.
No, it was 100%. They're gonna have to do some shit to top that. That was match of the year.
Honest opinions from the two of you. The CM Punk Seth Rollins supposed hate that is mostly just Seth Rollins. He's a cancer. I don't want him back in WWE. And the whole, obviously it's a story, but like supposedly rooted in reality. With as much as they've worked together, as much business as they've done together, 2 years from his return and debut, everything that they have done together for the company, do you think that Seth still actually hates CM Punk?
Yes. I think deep down, just like in the little pit of his stomach, he's like, I can't fucking stand this guy.
Or are we all getting worked?
Also that.
Yeah.
I work with lots of people I can't fucking stand.
I
Do
think
you
it's
work as well as they do together?
Well, I do my job and
6
them to
in
do
one
theirs,
hand,
they do
half a
theirs.
dozen in the other. Like Seth is a professional. You know what I mean? Like he's not he even if he did actually hate him, he would never do anything to jeopardize his family making 10 figures a year. You know
he
what I
would.
mean?
Like there could be a hatred deep down, but he's not gonna like hurt him on purpose or anything.
Overall, SummerSlam night one, because I saw a lot of people on the internet saying that night one was kind of underwhelming and that they backloaded night two with all of the good shit outside of the main event. So
it's true. That's exactly what happened. They put all the gimmick matches on night two.
Smash or pass night one.
I'm gonna gargle undecidedly because there were the highs were highs and the lows were lows. They did not do a good job of splitting the load between both nights at all.
You gotta split the load.
Mm-hmm. You absolutely have to. Yeah, gargle undecidedly, but leaning more on the pass side. If it wasn't for the women's tag title match and the main event, then this would be a pass for sure.
See, I didn't hate the celebrity match. It was what it was. I loved the women's tag title match. I loved this. And I didn't say it earlier, but I did say it in the group chat. I was in for the Tiffany Jade match just for the aesthetic alone. Anything on above that was just a bonus. So I'm going to smash night one. Not as hard as I'll probably smash night two, but I'll smash night one. This is a soft smash.
Yeah, it can definitely be a soft smash for night one. I mean, Roman and Jay and the Bronze was fun, even though Bronson potentially fucked up his knee. He was still kind of limping today. So if that's the case, and like he actually is hurt, which is going to be disrespectful because Seth faked being hurt with his knee, I'm gonna be a little upset. But like the women tag titles was fun. Tiffy and Jade did their thing. Fucking goof. Seth with the ruse of the summer, as people are calling it, because it's not another heist. Like we knew it was coming. The heist of the century. We didn't know that shit was gonna happen. This is a ruse
Of the century.
Of the summer.
Of the century.
Of the summer.
Sure. I apologize in advance, Katie.
For
well,
what?
you've had a soft smash before, right?
What do you mean?
Like, you smash, but you're not fully there. You're not all the way up.
Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
That's what this is. Soft smash.
Yeah.
Got like half a chub. But
Hard enough to get the job done, but not your best work.
Yep.
Got it.
Like I said, Katie, I apologize.
I get that.
I'd ask you. I was going to ask you, but then I remembered. Don't have a penis.
I do not. This is true.
All right, night 2. Again, we do the things. Apparently, the crowd is not a fan of our president or Triple H doing things with and around the president, which neither am I.
Which, okay, and the sky is blue. No shit.
So,
Pass.
first women's exactly pass all of that.
Yeah.
Naomi defeats Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in a women's triple threat opener to retain her championship. I'm smashing. I think this was the right call. She just cashed in. She has been on fire. Also, apparently it was her father that played her down to the ring, which is fucking cool as shit. You know, I love when we do, like, Bianca had the girls dance troupe.
Yep.
And all of that. And I love when we do things like that for big shows and letting Naomi's dad play her down to the ring, because, like, we don't really ever talk about, like, Naomi's actual family. We just talk about, like, her married family, the Samoans. So it's nice to see the other side. Smash.
It's a smash, 100%. I know people are probably shocked because I love Rhea Ripley. No, I said it before. I knew Rhea would lose because Naomi deserved to win. She just won the title. You have so much momentum on her. Making her lose this match would have been foolish. And we got a fun triple threat. Like, the women's triple threats 9 times out of 10 are fucking amazing. So, like, who am I to say that this match was bad? Who am I to say that this match had the wrong winner? Not me, because that'd be false. This match was incredible. This was the correct way to start night 2. And they only got the retain. And some Rhea's like, she grabbed the tights. Babes, triple threat. No rules. So she technically didn't do anything wrong.
Also, raise your hand if you wouldn't grab the tights. Yeah, see, exactly.
I'm gonna smash 100%. They did the finish perfectly, because having Naomi retain by rolling Rhea up and using the tights to do it makes Rhea look strong. It doesn't make her look any weak. Having Io not have to need a pin from either of them makes her strong. She doesn't have to look weak. So I also said fuck Cross. But, like, there was nothing to dislike about this match. The right person won. I said when we were watching earlier, I said, part of me thinks that Triple H would take the belt off of her. My heart hopes he doesn't. You know, like, as a fan, I wanted Naomi to win, but it wouldn't have surprised me if Triple H and WWE took the belt off of her.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next up, in honor of the original TLC match, we had the every tag team but Pretty Deadly on SmackDown, and the AAA Mega Tag Team Champions, who are also on SmackDown, but we kind of forgot to include them. Yeah, Los Garces. TLC match. Your winner.
Oh my gosh, scared me. Actually, was a jump scare. I didn't know you had that in your hand.
I know. Your winners, the Wyatt Six, retain their titles. I know Will has some feelings about this. I'm going to let Will say his feelings, and then I'm going to tell him why supernatural things are awesome and Captain Howdy is like a green dildo in the WNBA.
Wait, before that happens, can I say my things?
Yes.
Before you two argue. Candice LeRae is the MVP of this match, point blank period.
Fuck yeah.
Let Candice actually wrestle more, please and thank you. Everybody going through all the tables. Everyone went through something. It was a clusterfuck. Ciampa like hoisting himself up and over so he didn't get Edge Jeff Hardy type vibes by Frazier. Very fun. I enjoyed the hell out of this match. I didn't expect the White Sox to retain. That shit surprised me. But like, I had a fun time. Because every second it was like, oh shit, oh god. And I just like, it was a car crash, basically. But like, fun. And everyone's okay, I think. I don't know how Candice is doing, but I think everyone else is okay.
She was in the post show with ice on her shoulder, walking around. DIY cut a promo about how they were. Yeah, no, she's fine.
Okay, good. Thank God. Because that was far, and she's tiny.
No, Allison. No.
I mean, if the Hardys were going to jump in, then the Dudleys were also going to jump in, and we're getting that in a few weeks or something anyways, aren't we? On TNA. Anybody?
Listen, as someone who used to be a huge fan of the Hardy Boys, mostly Matt, Matt Hardy can barely fucking walk. Him and his janky fucking legs. And Jeff Hardy made a career of falling down, so I guess he'll be all right. But no. They're fine in the crowd. Keep them there. All right, Will. Go ahead.
I'm not really sure what you think I'm going to have a lot of beef with in this match, because overall,
well, I read your tweet about Captain.
Yeah,
Howdy.
no, I'm going to get there. Yeah,
Uncle Howdy.
Overall, the match was great. It was an absolutely gorgeous train wreck from beginning to end. I would put it in the top 3 TLCs of all time. The TLC 2 from WrestleMania 17. The one that was on the random SmackDown with the spin the wheel, make the deal thing with like Jericho in them. Like that was a phenomenal one where Jericho did the walls of Jericho across the 2 ladders, like random ass TLC. And then this one. So 3rd best TLC match of all time. My tweet was specifically geared towards Bo, I ride my dead brother's coattail Dallas taking a springboard power bomb onto a ladder. Then they win the match, and then he's like up and celebrating and doing the I'm Uncle Howdy thing. And I'm like, you can't make me think supernatural and there be a suspension of disbelief when you don't have kayfabe. You can't tell me that it's fake and then expect me to believe in supernatural.
Yes, I just don't agree with that. Because, like, I know movies are fake, but I still enjoy them.
Yeah.
I like when Michael Myers gets shot 6 times and gets the fuck back up. And everyone's
so
like, how did you do that?
The 4th wall during it, and Michael Myers was like, this is just a movie. I'm not really dead. Who gives a shit? Like, you would still be fine with the Halloween series?
I mean, they didn't do that.
That's essentially what they've done, though. They've essentially taken kayfabe and the idea of a suspension of disbelief. And literally yesterday on the pre-show, they said the words that, like, at this point, all the talent in the locker room is just really stoked about putting out just the best talent or putting out the best show all the time. Like, you don't say stuff like that. If you're presenting a wrestling show, which they're not, they're a television show about professional wrestlers, don't have us believe that this is going to be real. If you tell me that it's not real and that it's a show and that we just need to sit back and enjoy the ride, but then you try to convince me that this person has supernatural powers, it's just like, bro, come on. This is the same indie garbage that people shit on GCW for. Is people take ridiculously big moves and then they're up like no selling the fuck out of it. The only difference is it's 3 letters from Stamford, Connecticut.
See, I don't see it that way. Like, the way I look at it is you get interviews with writers, actors, characters from Game of Thrones talking about their portrayal of characters.
Yeah.
And I am still able to sit down and watch it and enjoy the dragons and enjoy people coming back from the dead and all of the things while them telling me it is just a TV show and this is not real.
Yeah.
And that's also how I watch wrestling.
Okay.
They're not telling me. When they sit down, they say this is a TV show. This is the decisions. Like when you watch Unreal and they like lay everything out. I already know all of these things. They're not giving me any new information. It's just kind of cool to see it. So, no, I'm pretty sure they murdered everyone on their debut. They have a assumed mental patient in Nikki Cross, a former cult leader in Joe Wayne Gacy, and one, if not two, serial killers. Dexter Loomis, definitely a silent serial killer. Eric Rowan used to walk around with a giant hammer and smash people's heads. So,
and they've got
also
2
probably a
losses
serial
against
killer.
Karrion Kross and the Job Squad.
That is also a fact. So, I didn't say all of the television they produce is good. I just say that I watch it and I'm able to, look at it that way.
I feel like all of it, you have to be all or nothing with Supernatural. You can't pull the curtain back and show how, they make an omelet and then tell us that the eggs weren't there. You know what I mean? Like, you can't present them as these supernatural beings while simultaneously telling us that the show is fake. It removes everything away from it that makes it pro wrestling. Essentially, what they're doing is telling you this would be like if Grey's Anatomy was going on and they were like, dude, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're not real doctors. Like, of course not. Like, that's what this is becoming.
Grey's Anatomy's got other issues. People are like trying to shoot up the hospital and it keeps exploding.
Dude,
and I don't know how it goes on that show.
Yeah. People are electrocuted in in the basement and shit.
Yeah, like they got bigger issues than trying to be people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that show.
I don't know. I don't see it that way. That is something you and I may forever disagree on. I have no issues with that. Go ahead, Katie.
According to Twitter, backstage things during the post show, looks like Profits might be breaking up.
No, but yes, I've kind of wanted Montez Ford to go off on his own for a while.
A lot of people have. I love them as a tag team. I think they'll both be very good singles wise. So I don't know. She's not talking about that Nikki. Tag one. Nikki Cross, not Nikki Bella.
Also, apparently she had a popped implant.
Which is crazy.
From Piper Niven.
I mean,
in a match that had no implants. Becky Lynch defeated Lyra Valkyria because Bayley fucked up.
I didn't know where that was coming.
We call her BBL Bayley, but that's all. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all natural.
No, that's all real.
That's all real. No implants. Bayley showed up, and I honestly thought like we were gonna get the Bayley heel turn here. Like part of me, when she originally showed up and she took the crowbar, I thought she was gonna hit Lyra. Then Becky was telling her to hit Lyra, and I'm like, oh well, now I know where this is going. And of course, she doesn't hit Lyra, and then she goes to swing on Becky with a chain and misses and punches Lyra in the face, and then Becky gets the win. And I think the most disappointing part of this was how she punched Lyra in the face and then sat there and watched Becky pin her and waited so long to even think about trying to intervene. She just sat there dumbfounded, like, oh, fuck, what did I do? Oh, wait, I can stop this.
Last, second of the pin. She's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I am hoping Reek is right and this leads to a Lyra heel turn, maybe, tomorrow night. So I'm going to preemptively smash pending Bad Girl Lyra.
Well,
I like the 50,000 people in attendance tonight have zero reaction for that blue Pokemon looking lady that came out before Becky Lynch.
You just call her a blue Pokemon looking lady?
Mm-hmm. She looked like a Pokemon bird. I did make the comment that she had less feathers tonight than she has in the past.
She hasn't won you over
varies in feathers.
Little baby Deonna Purrazzo does not do it for me. Like, she looks like a less talented on the mic and less talented in ring Deonna Purrazzo. I've never liked Lyra Valkyria. Her first IC title reign got overshadowed by a far superior Chelsea Green title reign. What Chelsea did with that US title at the time was like infinitely times better than everything Lyra did. And both times, the Lyra's biggest moments in her career, both of them involved Becky Lynch.
There you go. That's why she didn't have wings in case she'd fly away because it's outdoors.
Thank you.
Good job, Jesus.
Your comment about her being the evolution of her Pokemon is because she like got less feathers and her gear changed. It was still blue but feathery, just different. Like she's evolving.
Yeah, I mean she's gone through like ebbs and flows of feather things in her gear. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. Like sometimes she is the big feather, sometimes she is the small feathers. I think it just depends on the gear that she has. I liked this match. I don't know why the crowd didn't, because the crowd hates women. Confirmed. They were trying to do the wave apparently during the match. I've seen from people who were there, so that's rude. The zip tie to the hands thing was interesting, and she hit a very beautiful moonsault with the hands in the prayer
with
position.
no hands.
No hands. No.
Girl, the way you do
she
it.
didn't really use her arms either. She still kind of just kept them there.
You got me in a trance.
Stop it. But I mean, I enjoyed it. Bailey coming out, kind of expected. I didn't think she would go heel, just because I do think we will get the heel Lyra. And Becky got a new theme. The Wonder Years, baby. I liked it. It fucked. We stand.
She needed something new.
Yeah.
Will talked about how Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton would have been better off on SmackDown. I feel like Jacob Fatu losing to Solo Sikoa for the U.S. title was just more of the same shit we have been seeing nonstop on SmackDown every week. And this match, personally, didn't need to be here on the SummerSlam card on night 2 stipulation matches. We could have bumped this to night 1. We could have done this on SmackDown. Like, it was just the same shit. It was the MFTs. It was Jimmy Uso. Nothing new, nothing special, anything. And nothing got solved.
Nope.
Nothing. Not a thing.
Nope.
So pass.
1,000% pass. This didn't need to happen.
Yeah, I'm also passing. I had like some hopes, but nope, nothing.
Yeah.
And like he didn't do the moonsault off the cage until after the fact. Like, do it during the match, pussy.
Yeah.
You are the only person I've ever heard called Jacob Fatu a pussy.
I literally said the same words in the group chat. I said, if you don't do a moonsault off the cage, you're a pussy.
Like, but like do it during the match.
I for sure said it. Like,
but he did do a moonsault off the cage, so therefore he was not a pussy.
Oh, for sure.
But he didn't do it during the match. Pussy.
So he is a pussy.
Like, there are ample opportunities he could have.
Speaking of pussy, Dominic Mysterio defeated AJ Styles to retain the Intercontinental title.
That's a crazy transition, but okay.
He did.
He gets a lot.
Somehow.
Finn Balor. That's how.
Oh yeah, because Finn Balor's fucking beautiful. 18 abs, cute face.
Well, Finn Balor, I believe Finn Balor joined Judgment Day before Dominic Mysterio.
Yes.
And was a proponent of, recruiting Dominic Mysterio, which then set him up with Rhea Ripley. Then when Rhea decided she was running the show and Finn Balor got in his feelings about it, Finn Balor pushed Dominic Mysterio towards Liv Morgan until he felt like Liv Morgan was again interfering in his business in the Judgment Day. And once she went off to go, you know, record her movies, he is now buying Nintendo Switch 2s for Dominic Mysterio and then having Roxanne pass them off like she did.
Jacob did the moonsault after the match because he had overcome his fear of gators from being a person. That's crazy. It's crazy work.
So Finn Balor gets Dominic Mysterio all of his pussy. And chicken nuggets.
Confirmed.
And video game systems.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio's dating Finn Balor. He just doesn't know it.
No. Finn Balor is the reason why there's a cuck chair in every hotel room, is the moral of this story. Finn Balor
Also
just
fair.
likes to watch.
Finn Balor wants to get involved, but Dom keeps telling him no.
Yep.
So he has to sit there and watch.
Yep.
Smash or pass Dom versus AJ.
Smash. Like,
AJ coming out in the fucking Eddie Guerrero lowrider with his son with the bleach blonde hair and the Eddie tights on SummerSlam, like 20 years after the debut of, like, all of this. Perfect. Fuck yeah, Uncle Alan. Do your thing.
Mm-hmm. Dom wearing gear like his dad had in the same match.
Mm-hmm.
The multiple Eddie spots. This shit was just fun.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted Alan to win because, you know, give Alan a title before he leaves in a year or so, some change. But I understand.
We got time.
Three Amigos into the Brain Buster. That was literally one of the most famous Eddie Ray spots you could do. Like, they did, like, loved it from top to bottom. This deserved to be the semi-main event. 100%.
Sorry, let me put both of these up for Matt.
Sometimes you got to watch just so you can learn what to bring back home to your lady. Game footage, baby.
For real.
And Allison said Finn Balor is the cuck of the WWE.
You don't have to
For those
get
of
ready
you listening and not
ready.
watching. It was a good match. I hate both of these guys.
That's how you know it's quality wrestling.
Allison, why do you hate AJ Styles?
Is it because he's a flat earther? Because I get it. He's boring. Bro, he's had 18 jobs in the past 3 weeks. He's going on side quests backstage.
If she had said the flat earther thing, I would have been like, okay, I get it. Yeah, no.
I mean, because that's a crazy thing to think, AJ. Come on, Alan. I know you're from wherever the fuck you're from, but, like, come
on. Are you, Katie? Are you okay?
No.
Okay. So in our main event of night 2, Juan Cena did
not his name.
Did not trick us, was not on shady bullshit on SmackDown.
I told y'all he wouldn't be, but nobody wanted to believe me. But okay.
He came out and he said, Ozzy, cut it out.
Yeah, Ozzy.
He came out and said that he's upset about how he defeated Cody and this whole title run that he's been on and everything. And he was going to be the real John Cena, the old John Cena. He was basically going to give Cody what he wanted and thank Cody for putting him through a table and signing his contract to a match that he didn't want, to kind of get his mind right. Right. We all thought, okay, this is some bullshit. Travis Scott's showing up, or The Rock, or
he said Travis Scott wasn't going to show up.
B Squared, somebody was showing up to help John Cena get the win, and it didn't. They had a straight up match. I know a lot of people thought that Cody was going to go heel, that there was going to be a double turn in this match, and there were some shades of interesting thoughts from Cody, you know, especially with the turnbuckle and all of that. Cody cried a lot during and after the match.
Cody had a lot of feelings in this match.
Cody had a lot of feelings in this match.
Honestly, same.
He hit John Cena with 3 crossroads, and John Cena kicked out. John Cena hit him with the super FU AA.
Avalanche AA.
Listen, it was the FU before it was the AA.
That also brings up a good point. Why are they calling it the STFU again, but they're not calling it the FU again?
Well, did they ever call it the STAA?
No. The STFU is
No, I know, but
submission.
I'm saying, did they ever call it the STAA, or didn't they always just call it the STFU?
No, it was always the STFU, and then they changed it to the STF because they couldn't say the U part, and then his AA used to be called the FU, and then they just changed it to AA. But like, if you're gonna call it the STFU again for his submission, just call his finish the FU again. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Cody gets the win, gets his title back. And then graciously, and I was waiting for the heel turn. I was waiting for what everyone was talking, because like they're in the ring and he's raising hands and they're hugging and they're talking.
He's gonna kick him in the nuts.
I did too. I was waiting for
the
nut
Grab him by the dick and twist it.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Cody graciously got out of the ring and left John Cena there to enjoy his last SummerSlam. And the crowd response for his performance at his last SummerSlam. He stopped and I'm like, oh, now he's going to run back and attack. There were points where I'm like, he's going to hit John Cena with the belt when John Cena handed him the belt, like the dick kick or a belt shot, something. Never fucking happened. John Cena's there. No. If the pay-per-view didn't end for CM Punk, the pay-per-view definitely did not end for John Cena. Katie.
Shut up, Jesus. It's gonna happen. It just didn't happen tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The music for Cody Rhodes cut off, and John Cena stood there and waved to the crowd and did his thing. And then
this is Reek's fault. He apparently said it on Young King, so I'm blaming him for those.
And then Brock Lesnar's music hits. A man that we did not think we were going to see anymore, because his best friend got kicked out, and then all of the information about their relationship and the things that they did came to light. But
Pretty
also
sure he's still in the lawsuit that's currently ongoing, but okay.
Correct.
100% is, by the way.
But also leading up to SummerSlam weekend, we have seen a lot of TKO evidence to support the fact that this really isn't a shock. Brock Lesnar came out. Has John Cena ever defeated Brock Lesnar in a singles match?
I'm going to Google it.
Well, you look that up, because my only thought is the reason we are doing this is John Cena's final thing that he has never done in WWE is defeat Brock Lesnar in a singles match, and that's why we're doing this as his send-off, his go-home, whatever. Anyway, Brock comes down, takes off the jacket, takes off the hat, runs in, F5's John Cena, puts his clothes back on and leaves, which also Taekwon lasted longer his first time than Brock Lesnar and John Cena did in this post SummerSlam brawl. They said Extreme Rules 2012.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, my thing froze. I mean, I pulled up something and it was like out of all the matches he did him 10 times in their entire career, but yeah, he did beat him in Extreme Rules. So he has beat him.
So this is pointless.
This is I understand it's John's retirement tour, right? I get it. If he chose Brock, I wouldn't be surprised, because it's John Cena and Brock Lesnar and the history they have. I don't like it regardless. I didn't need a cowboy Lego back on my screen in any capacity. Didn't need it in any capacity. I'm just gonna... I mean, there's nothing I can do. It's fucking stupid and awful. And I'd much rather have John face I don't know, Big Goon or any of the younger guys. I'd rather have John Cena face Sami Zayn than this. I'd rather have him face quite literally as anybody else on the roster. Hear me out, John Cena versus Obafemi. Fuck it, we ball. Literally anything else. You wanted a monster, give him Obafemi. We could have done
Bring up Tony D'Angelo and have Tony D'Angelo destroy John Cena and put him over, and
do a Kevin Owens thing, when Kevin Owens came up from NXT and he faced Cena. Yeah. Cena versus Carmelo Hayes. Fuck it.
Nope.
Exactly.
In a barbershop.
Anything else. That too. Like, we could have done anything else. But it went like, I would have much rather had Dwayne's bald ass walk out and do nothing than Brock.
Why did you make that face when I said in a barbershop, Will?
I didn't understand the reference as to what Cena and Carmelo Hayes would have to do with a barbershop.
Well, Carmelo Hayes, back in NXT, used to cut frequent promos in the barbershop.
Okay.
And hang out in the barbershop. And I want to know how John Cena got his bald spot fixed so we can solve two problems.
Treatments.
That's fair.
What kind of treatments? And from where?
Remember. He said it on
As a bald motherfucker, I need to know.
Plugs. Hair plugs. 100%.
He said it like on the Pat McAfee thing when he said, yeah, I got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I was like, all my feels was like, oh fuck, this really is Cena's last SummerSlam. Cena really has 4 months left. And I was all in my feels. And then the Lego came out and just stared daggers at my babyface boy. I'm pissed.
Yeah,
I'm pissed for a multitude of reasons, and I already said them. But like John Cena, god damn it, he got Stu. He talked to Stu. They ran. He's like, "You got one more run in you." I was like, "Yeah, he does." And I knew when he said that shit on SmackDown, he wasn't faking. Y'all said he's gonna turn heel again. No, this is the Cena that wanted his retirement tour. This is all Dwayne's fault. Dwayne is the mastermind behind all this bullshit, and he fucked up John Cena's retirement tour. I'm pissed.
I'm gonna smash the match between Cena and Cody because it was a great match. I mean,
oh yeah,
ridiculous Superman versus Homelander levels of
exactly
false finishes.
Cody said he wanted the Cena of old. You got Super Cena.
You got more than Super Cena. You got Super Cena 3.
Yeah, exactly.
They should not have called it a street fight. It was a street fight.
Okay, listen. Street fight, no DQ, all of them are the same, except they just give them funny, different names.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Will, you've been waiting patiently.
Very similarly to how I felt about the Logan Paul jelly roll shit, this didn't need to happen. This could have been somebody else's paycheck. Brock Lesnar is 100% still listed by name in the Janelle Grant case. That was never cleared. He was never cleared. TKO made a very public statement that said as long as he is listed, not him, sorry, anyone who is listed in that lawsuit will be removed from the company until they're cleared from said lawsuit. First thing I tweeted after his music hit was, is he going to make John Cena pee on him? Then my second tweet immediately after that is, if he's back, that means the settlement's coming. I am a betting man, and I will almost put money on it, that if he is back, that means Janelle Grant and her team will be settling with Vince. Because the TKO made such a public statement about him coming back that he wouldn't be back until he was cleared. He hasn't been cleared yet, which means I think that it's coming. There's a settlement brewing, which is what I said was going to happen. And that in this country, billionaires are worth more than the safety of our women and children. And I said what the fuck I said.
Facts.
Well, it's true. So
that's it. Man shouldn't be on TV.
You don't. I'm not going to talk politics on your channel. I know how you don't like that, so I'll tell you after.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't hate politics. I hate politics so much. I also forgot this was my show for a second. Oh yeah, but no, everything sucks. So I enjoyed the main event, and Cody won, and I was like, damn it. And then I really thought he was gonna turn, and he didn't. I was like, damn it. And then I should have just done the pay-per-view. I should have. This is on me.
I almost did. I walked outside to go talk to Kate, and then I just decided to pop Peacock up on my phone, and then there was Brock Lesnar coming out, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Well, like, I kept it on. Casino's still in the ring, and I was like, someone's going to come out. Dwayne. Cody comes back and just beats the shit out of him. Anybody? Not who I wanted. Not who I needed in any capacity. Also, so all the people who were like, who've been, there are some weird fucking people on Twitter. We all know this. We're all there. They've been clamoring. They're like, he's gonna return. Well, I hope you're all fucking happy because you just made this 10 times worse for everybody. So go to hell. Fucking pricks.
SummerSlam Night 2, Smash or Pass.
Well,
I'm gonna gargle. Everything is a smash for the most part, with the exception of the return at the end. And that's such a big fuck you that even with the other little bits that I didn't like, it makes me just go, man, they really just don't give a fuck about their fans. They don't give a fuck about, the people who support their company. All they care about is the almighty dollar. And I get it. They're a business. You got to make money on the bottom line. But don't praise and elevate the WWE universe to be such a... They say it's the guys, it's the wrestlers in the ring, the commentators, the referee, and the fans. That's what make a wrestling match. If we're going to be 25% of the match, don't treat us like we don't matter and that we're stupid.
Yep.
I mean, that's it.
Katie?
I mean, the steel cage wasn't needed. A Lego returned. Like, really, you ever just look at his head? Because, like, it really is just like a Lego. It's kind of weird. Which sucks because, like, I did enjoy the rest of the night, but that kind of just really irritated me. So, like, I'm kind of in the same boat as well. Like, it kind of just really pissed me off. Because then I was like, I really gotta do a show after this, too. God damn it. This keeps happening to me.
I thought about that, too, because Reek was in the chat, and he was like, I called it, and I was like, yeah, but now I gotta go on live with Katie, and she is not going to be happy.
No, and I said, this is his fault now. Because he said he called it. This is his fault. So, I will gargle.
Well, that makes three of us. We're just a gargling gaggle of girls.
Yeah.
Gaslighting girl boss. I wish that's what this could have been, but no.
No.
Pissed.
All right, let's call it. Will, please tell everyone where they can find you.
I am the host and lead writer of Botch Bots and Share Shots. If you're interested in my shenanigans elsewhere, you can check my link tree in the bio at the Will Gray. You'll find everything I do for Botch Bots and Share Shots, Rivet City Radio, and my writing profile for Last Word on Sports, Sports Show, and Pro Wrestling Stories.
Katie.
Yes, you can find me here on this channel on Thursday. So that's twitch.tv/Sheely Showcase and youtube.com/Sheely Showcase for episode 200 on Thursday. Hoot hoot. So I get to talk about this again on Thursday. Super, super excited. We're also just gonna, have a little fun time. I'll send the link to people if they want to come join and hang out and have a time. It is Thursday, so I know it's a hard time, and if people can't, I get it. But yeah, so you can find me here on my channel.
You guys can find me on Thursday back over on Creation World with StreamYard with Travis and Mara. Unfortunately, probably won't be able to make it here, but if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter at MattRithers, AttMateTTRIDDER for your wrestling content, at Getting Off for your horror content, and at Lord Comes a Lot for your shitposting content. That's not a real thing yet. You guys can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky at Smackin' It Raw for Miss Katie Kinsey Bebe, whose channel this is, and the Will Gray. I am the patron saint of podcasting, the Warden Matt Ritter. Bye-bye, bitch.